All right, well, let's go to the lightning round. Chris, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is a new grocery shopping hack coined by Chef Will Coleman, suggesting that you can make any meal and eliminate food waste by limiting your grocery shopping trip to 5 vegetables, 4 fruits, 3 proteins, 2 starches, and 1 treat. What would your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 trip be, Chris?
It's the dumbest. First of all, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like this is why I take what Instagram influencers say with a grain of salt. Oh my god. All right. Oh god. So I got to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of each of those. All right. So
Yes.
vegetables. My 5 vegetables would be green beans, corn, peas, lettuce. I know, surprising, huh? Lettuce and jalapenos. That would be my five
Okay.
vegetables. I think
Okay.
those are all
Okay.
vegetables.
Yeah.
Fruits would be bananas, tomatoes, because they're actual fruits,
Correct.
dates. Got to have my dates in my breakfast and blueberries. That's probably the easiest one for me. Protein. I think I'd go chicken, of course, chicken,
Okay.
steak, and then
Okay.
probably coconut milk because you got to get your protein from the coconut milk too.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then that's a staple in me. That's every day. And then starches, I'd go. I don't need a lot of starches, so I'd go sourdough bread and
Hmm.
maybe Ruffles,
Mm.
but the Simply Ruffles, because those are just potatoes and oil, and those are so good. If you haven't tried those, folks, so delicious. And then, of course, the treat's not going to surprise anybody. The red vines, 100% the red vines.
I want to
This is
know
such a
what I want to know what creation, what dinner you concoct with red vines, dates, coconut milk, and peas and what was the other one? Green
I don't
beans.
know.
Like,
That's why this whole thing is so stupid. Like, how are you going to spice the food? Like, you can't just go
I
to the
don't
grocery
know.
store and get those things. It's just it's so ridiculous.
I guess they assume that you the spice like the salt, pepper, that the like pantry staples you have
Yeah.
already. I don't know. I don't know.
This it's just dumb. This is what drives me crazy about Instagram. All right, this next one is one of my all-time favorite questions, Anne. Not for what it's about, but for the question I'm going to ask you. Nestle has fired CEO Laurent Fix after just 1 year in the job, following an investigation into an undisclosed romantic relationship, ousting its second chief executive in a year, and throwing the Swiss food giant into its deepest leadership chaos in decades. And where does Laurent rank in your ranking of cool sounding European and or French names? Because I have
I
no idea if
love
he's actually French.
I think Laurent is like one of the like iconic French names. I would also say I
It's your
really
top
like
three, so yeah, totally, it 100%
yeah,
is. Yep.
Louis. We have a client named Louis, and
Louis,
I
you're gonna drop
always I
Louis?
think
Yeah,
I am because
yeah,
I think it's so
yeah.
cool. And then Simone, I think is my other favorite French sounding name. Is that even
Simone.
French? Simone? I
Yeah,
think it
Simone.
is.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I need to
Wonderful.
beef up my Francophile background here before I
Yeah,
answer that question again. But I do like those names. Laurent.
yeah. I'd put Laurent in mine too. I'd put Terry on mine too. Terry, that's a good
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd also put Charles. Charles, like Charles de Gaulle. Just straight up Charles.
Do they say that name differently in French? Like, how do you say, like, because you don't, it's
I don't
like,
know. It's spelled the same way. I looked it up yesterday. It's spelled the same
yes,
way. I don't know.
yes, but like, they're like,
Charles? I don't know. We got to ask. French people tell us.
Louis is Louis, like, is Charles
Right.
Charal or something? I don't know.
Charles? I don't know. It's a great question. I don't
I
know.
don't know. The French comment on this. Tell us where we
Yeah.
got this wrong.
French Canadian, let us know. Drop us a line.
Yes. Yes. All right, Chris, question number 3. Kids across the country have already or are going back to school this week. What are your top parenting hacks for making school prep simpler for parents?
Oh, that's super easy. You got to get them on the bus. The bus is a godsend, and you're on the bus for the first time this week. Curious how that's going. And then also they got to get lunch at school. When you don't have to make lunches, it's such a bonus. Such a
Yeah.
bonus. How is the bus going for you, Ann?
Bus is going okay, but it's been interesting. Like people swear on the bus. That was the first report back was there's a lot of people swearing, and I was like, well, welcome to the bus. It doesn't
Yep.
change when you're 44 and riding Metro Transit.
Yeah.
People are
The
still
bus
going to
is Lord
swear
of
on
the
the bus.
Flies. Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. It's Lord of the Flies. All right, last one. Chloe Mall, the 39-year-old daughter of actress Candice Bergen, was named American Vogue's new head of editorial content on Tuesday. What are the chances that you think Chloe can keep an assistant longer than Murphy Brown?
Did Murphy Brown have trouble keeping an assistant? I don't really
Yeah,
remember that show.
she
I mean,
did.
I
They
did
always had a
watch
new
it.
assistant every single week. It was great. They'd have
Oh,
crazy like cameos with people and different stuff. It was amazing.
I didn't know if that was a nod to like the Devil Wears Prada and like not being able to keep an assistant because she's now the Vogue editor.
It's kind of
Or
it's kind of a vague allusion to that as well.
yes,
Like, that is
yes.
she gonna be total Anna Wintour or is she gonna be like, somebody that people want to work with? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think she's a great pick. She's, head of Vogue.com and does the Vogue podcast. Like I think that
Yep.
she's has been the front runner, but I think is a really good pick for this role and in keeping Vogue relevant with a new generation. And her digital background, I think, will be really helpful in doing that. So, all right,
Yeah.
Chloe, way to go. And I love your
Best
mom.
of best of luck, CM.